Blockstream Jade. So what you're going to do is come to here, download now, and then that's going to download the app, and you're just going to install that. And once you're done installing, you should get something like this, Blockstream Green app. And then the next step after you've set that up, come here to Blockstream Jade driver, and then down a bit to Windows if you're running on Windows, and then come here, click on that, and it'll install, and then come to here, go to your downloads, and then go here, right click on that, click extract all, and extract, and then what you're going to do is exit out of this, and you'll see this one here, double click into that, come down to here where it says, what that says, I can't read it, and then basically install, and then click open, and then basically go through that process. And once you've done that, you're going to open up the app, reboot your laptop, and then open up the app, come to Blockstream Green, and then essentially you're just going to plug in your Blockstream Jades and via USB cable, and then you're going to basically update the firmware, make a wallet. You're going to plug in your Jade into your laptop, and the first thing to make sure is that you see down here that I'm using Wi-Fi. I've run out of USB ports, but what you want to make sure is that you're using Ethernet cable. So you can buy Ethernet to USB adapter from Amazon, like $10. Alright, so the first step you're going to do is initialize, and then basically go to new. This is on your actual Jade, and then go 12 words, and essentially you're going to write down those 12 words. Okay, so once you've initialized your Jade, you want to go USB, and then get Jade. Alright, so now it comes up, and then you're going to go set up your Jade, and it's going to ask you to put a pin in, so put whatever pin you want in, just make sure you write it down. Alright, once you've done that, put your pin in, it's going to ask you for this, and then all you're going to do is update, and go radio, doesn't really matter which one you do, and then let it update, and then confirm it on your actual device, and then it'll say upload process. Come in here, now you're done, you can take your Jade out. This part's done. So for the next step, you're going to come here, go in here and type virtual machine or VirtualBox, and then go to VirtualBox, and then download Windows. It shouldn't take 2 hours, but yeah, there you go. And then what you're going to download as well is the extension pack. And that should be about it so far. And let's wait for that to download. And once it's downloaded, you're going to come here to VirtualBox once you've installed it. And then you're going to go to back here and go to this website called Ubuntu Desktop Download. come down here. Okay, and then go Ubuntu desktop homepage. Actually, download down here. You want to make sure you get in this one here, and then click. Should be downloading it already. Let's have a look. There you go, now it's downloading. I'll just get the wait, my internet's a bit slow. Once it's downloaded, gonna come back here. And you're gonna start a new machine. So for this, new, up here. The next step is you're gonna come to here and go new. Come down here and select Linux. Come down here, scroll down until you get Ubuntu 2204. ISO image is down here in downloads, and yours should be here too. And then go open, and then type your name, and name should be, for me, it's going to be demo. Go next, and then username is going to be demo. Password is going to be 123456. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make sure you make it a bit more difficult than that. And then use a random password generator. Just go on the internet and get one. Go next, next, and finish. Then come down here, go to settings, and you got screen display, and then change this to, where is it? Things this one here. Apply, and then what you want is these little dots down here. That's when you know you got the right size. Keep changes. And then essentially you're going to go back out of here and power off. Shut down the machine. And then take that out. Let's plug my thing back in. There's my fucking cable gone. Fuck me. Alright, so what you're going to do is come here once you plugged it in, go to settings, and your demo, go to USB, go to add, and right here you're going to have, I believe it's this one here, just add them all, and untick, I think it's this one here, so untick that one and then start her up. And at this, alright, so for the next step, you're going to type in SU, and then type in your password, and then type usermod attack AG sudo, and then whatever your username up here is. So mine's demo, enter, exit out of that. So you're just going to go back here and then reboot, just power off. And then flash it back up. Alright, so once you're back in, come here, sudo apt attack get upgrade. Now let's just install, then yes. It's just installing all the latest dependencies, making sure your Ubuntu is up to the current version. While that's loading, come here, open up Firefox. Going to go to GitHub. Come down here. Then go up here to the search bar. Type in James Kazilny. Search. Go to users. James Kazilny. This one here. Click on this. Then go to the raw file right here. Then come up here. Grab that. And before we do anything else, we're going to do... Oh, it's still going. God damn. Internet must... Alright, so while this loads, come here, type in Sparrow, this, add to favorites. If this script fails, just send me a message. I just need to update it. It won't take too long to fix. But as new versions come out, the script needs to be updated so it finds the right file essentially. Add to favorites, and then come up here. I think it's called Whirlpool. Yep. Add the favorites. Alright, that's that part done. Come back to here. And this thing should finish in a sec. And while that's finishing, open up a new tab, new window, and you go SSH into your server. So whatever your server is called, that's the big one. So mine's this one. And the password is just 123456. But as always, we're going to change the password. So do what you did before. And the first thing we're going to do is go to cd fulcrum list nanofulcrum.conf. Come up here, and here it's going to ask you to connect. So come here, a connection name, just type Bitcoin Core. Username. So over here, got this one here, copy and paste that. Paste. Come back up here, grab that, copy and paste. Paste. And your host is your IP address. So that's the one on your server. And 28, and then connect. And now you're all connected. So the next step is going to be to add a sign device. So for me, unplug my Ethernet, plug my hard drives, Jade's back in. So the next step is to go down to add device. And then you need to go to, scroll down a bit, go to the Jade. And then get via USB, and then that should pop up straight away. If it doesn't pop up straight away, on your Jade to put your pin in. I'll show you what you can do. So you're going to come down to here, go to devices, and go to USB, and make sure you got this one ticked. So come up here and just press that, and then just try to connect again. Alright, so do that. Yep, now it's fucking loading. Go continue. Type your device name in. So do like Jade 1 and Jade 2, or you have 3 Jades, or whatever you're going to have. Continue. And add another device. So unplug this one. Put a new one in. And then go to Jade. And then get via USB. Come on, take it up. Fuck's sake, what the hell can they do? So yep, so make sure that's ticked. And then we put it in. And just let it load, do its thing. And then continue. Oh yep, and put another fucking name in here. J2. And then create multi-sig wallet. So for alright, so the next step, you're just going to create a wallet. So add wallet, multi-signature wallet, and then go Jade1, Jade2, continue, and then make sure you select 2 here. And then wallet name, Vault. So you want to have at least 2. So the way it's designed is that you have 3 keys, and you need at least 2 to send money out, and one's a backup. So if alright, so to withdraw funds from an exchange, you're going to come down to send Bitcoin. And then select your reason, transfer in a personal wallet. And then go to back to here, copy this, or just highlight it all, and come back here, make sure this is correct. It's the most important thing. Actually, and then add a name. So it's going to be a vault. For me, it's going to be vault 123 because I've already got a vault. Continue. And then they'll send you a verification code. And then make sure you confirm via email. 0. I'll do AUD. And go $100. And transfer to personal wallet. Continue. I'm going to see another verification code. 915414. Alright, now it's sent. And close this. Come back to here. And should just have to wait. Probably have to wait 30 minutes for it to show up. Let's have a look. Alright, now, so this is what you want. So same thing with this. You can just save this to your downloads. Alright, so once your Vault has received 3 confirmations of the transaction, come back to SwiftX or whatever exchange you're using, and then what you're going to do is click that same address and then send the money to it. Simple as that. And this is your vault essentially. This is where your bulk of your funds should be stored because it's multi-sig and you need multiple keys to access it. Actually, before you send any money off, you want to confirm that you can send money out. So instead of sending $100 the first time, maybe send $250. But it's just a demonstration. 9110 557. I do it every time. There we go, boss. Send. And now it's gone. And get out of this. Come back to here. And essentially it's going to wait for it to come through. In the meantime, so make sure you got the Spectre file here. So what we're going to do is remove Spectre. And make sure you keep this green one here. Alright, now you can remove the applications file as well. Don't need that anymore. Clear, list. And then remove the readme as well. Don't need that. And clear. Alright, so for the next step, you're going to come up here and go to your IP address. So 192.168. This is of your server. So my server is 28:2001. So maybe it's your personal use one, or it's maybe just after yourself. And then create. Alright, so what you're going to do is set up Lightning first. So come here, get on here, come back to here. So the next thing you're going to do is SSH back into your server. 192.168.1.28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear, list. And you should see this one called BTC Paylink. So Python 3, BTC Paylink. Now you're going to copy and paste this all the way down to here. Copy that. Come up here. Come here. Paste. Test connection. And now you're connected. Press save. And now you want to make a Bitcoin wallet. I suggest creating a new wallet and a hot wallet. This will allow you to send money out and in really easy. Just remember, if it's a hot wallet, if anyone gets access to your server, they can steal the funds. So just keep small amounts in there. The vault's the main storage facility for your funds. The hot wallet's just basically is a wallet, essentially a wallet that you carry around with you when you like go to the shop. You're doing like $200, $1,000 there max. So create, and then write these words down. Next, and clear this. List this up. So you can remove BTC Pay link now. And if you watch my other tutorial on making your BTC Pay server public, just go into here, BTC Pay. So just watch that video on this, and literally all you're gonna do is change this website down here. Come on. Right here. You're gonna change this website here to what the domain is, and you're gonna make sure it matches exactly. And just watch the video on my YouTube channel. Okay, and these two as well. Then another video on my YouTube channel you can watch. The next thing you're gonna do is check this. It's coming through. Just wait another half an hour. Come back here. So yeah, this is loaded now. You can see here. So if you want to request a payment, once you get your website up, you can access anywhere in the world as long as your server's running. Say you're in Japan or something, you want to see payment on the Lightning Network. You simply come down here and you go request, and then create request, and then title, test, and then say $20 US, or maybe you can change it to Australian. Can't remember. Australian dollars here should be. Yep, Australian dollars. So if you want to charge someone 20 Australian dollars or yuan or whatever they fucking want to use, go create and go to test. And remember, this could be on your phone. This could be anywhere. Hopefully it fucking loads. Come on, you piece of shit. There you go. Now you go pay. And then you get this QR code. Hopefully if it fucking loads. It's usually a bit faster. And you go to Lightning. And now if you scan that, you can pay the transaction over Lightning. And you get a check mark instantaneously when they're paid. I could show you, but nah, I can't be fucked. So I'll do that. Essentially just scan it, you can fucking pay me some money. Alright, what wallet you're going to have to use? You're going to have to use the Moon wallet for Lightning, or you can use Breeze. This link here, 192.168.128.3000. Then you're going to come back here. Alright, so for the next step, you're going to go to nano.passwords. And then copy this, tracks out, and then go to here, go to 192.168.1.28. This is my IP address, remember to put yours in. Come here, it's a login page, and then copy, paste. You can save if you want to, it's easier. And then just refresh. But yep, now you're in. Alright, and so the first thing I'm going to do is fund your Lightning wallet. So generate address. Get this address here. Just copy it. And then come back to your Spectre desktop. So send. It can be easy just to send from Exchange, but I'm just showing you for an example. And paste. Oops. Get rid of that. Copy. Paste. And then Lightning node. mount. So address label Lightning. I'll just put RTL Ride Lightning, and then amount. Let's put not max 0.01, and then create unsigned transaction. And then you're going to plug your jades in. So your first jade. So click on this once you plug your jade in. And then you're going to put your pin in. It's a 50-50 because I didn't label them. Make sure you label your jades, because if it's the incorrect one, it will fail. You have to put another jade in. So hopefully this works first try. It's paying about fucking $2, mate. Alright, so click on this. Yep, so it's the right jade. And then fingerprint. And then confirm. Then confirm. And got one tick. Sweet. Now unplug that one. Don't need that anymore. Unplug it. Plug your other jade in. And click on J2 and sign. Should be about instant when you plug it in. So if it doesn't work, come back down here. Let's make sure your thing is selected. So it's not selected. So come here, click on that. Now try. And now it's working. So enter your passcode in. And this is how multi-sig works. You need at least, like how I've been saying, like 2 keys to send money out of the wallet. So it's got twice the security. And that third one just acts as a backup. If you lose your key, it's not an absolute loss, because you have backups for your keys. That's what the C phrases are for, those words you write down. So it's definitely important to maintain copies and just be disciplined, and I mean, it's your money at the end of the day. So the way I've got it set up is I've got 1 key at my place, 1 key at my parents' place, each parent, and that's what I recommend you do. And then so now it sends, and in about half an hour or so, after 3 blocks, you come back to here. It should get a. I'm not sure if it will come straight away. We'll see. Don't think it will. Yeah, now it's come through straight away. So what you do is wait for it to confirm. Sats are confirmed. You have to go to this website called 1ML. Down here. And here you're going to come to Lightning, peers and channels, and add peer, and come back to here, and then scroll down, and I recommend going to one of these large channels because it's the most connected. Go to CoinGate, for example, copy and paste this, copy, come back to here, and then paste, and then add peer. Then it's going to ask you how much. Put 800,000, for example, and then open channel. Alright, so what are you going to wait for is come back to here, So essentially it's just going to confirm. And once it's got 3 confirmations, you're good to go. And then I'll show you how to loop out. Well, that's confirming. You want to go to your cloud server. So this is where you backup for your LND. In the event of a failure of your server, this should be up and running at all times. Alright, so for the next step, we're going to make sure that our backup's working. So you can see back up a few seconds ago. And this one we've done every minute. But the main one we want to check is when we add a channel to here. So it's got 0 confirmations. Refresh. Got 1 confirmation. Essentially, as we open channels, we want this to, once the channel is confirmed, and I think it's 3, you want to confirm that it's in here. You got 2 files now, and essentially it's backing up to the right spot. If you want to change the password on this, you can do it if you want. Go to nano, copy here, and let's make sure you change this password as well, right here. Otherwise the script will not work. And it's also wanting to change for this, so nano, copy, this one, sorry. Dot config. Yep, and you have to put that in there as well. So LND backup, and then make sure you change this password here when you change it. Alright, that should be about it. The next step we're going to do is, once this is confirmed, we're going to loop out and then see if this updates. Backup file has been backed up to your cloud server, and also your LND restoration directory is being backed up as well every minute. This will only be backed up when the file changes, so when a transaction is sent out or received, or you open and close the channel. So let's have a look, see if this is done yet. Still 2 confirmations. In the meantime, we'll set up Sparrow Wallet. So open this bad boy up. Configure server. And then come here to private Electrum. Type in your IP address, 192.168.1.28. That's the same one as the one from so you have to type 50,002, and then your IP address. That's the one in your big server, essentially the one in your Bitcoin core. Test connection, and then server banner connected to Fulcrum, and then create wallet. I'm going to create a wallet, so let's make it Vault as well. I'll just make it Vault 2. Create. And then let it load. Alright, so what you're going to do is connect the Halo wallet. It's the same ones. Alright, let's connect these bad boys up. So it says that. Come back down here to import to devices. USB, make sure this is selected. Let's try again, scan. Now it comes up. Import key store. JJ, apply. Make sure you got this 22. No password, don't worry about that. Just let it do its thing. As you can see, we have our transactions. So you come back to here. You got those 3 transactions. You got the exact same wallets. So Sparrow and Desktop are 2 leading multi-sig wallets, with Sparrow being the preferred choice by most people. But I like Spectre more because I've been using it since it started. But you can use Sparrow, your choice. So we come back to this. Hopefully it's confirmed. Refresh that. Alright, so 2 confirmations. Refresh it. It should be about 4, I think now. Yeah, 4. And what we're going to do now is something called a loop out. So loop, then start loop out. And let's go 500,000. And go fast. Estimate quote. Next. You can go external address, which is just going to here and going directly. If you want to do that, it might save you some money, but honestly, just send it. Initiate. Close. And essentially what you will see is that these funds, you'll have inbound liquidity, because before all you have is outbound liquidity. Now you can receive payments from other people. If they want to pay you via pay you via Lightning, they can do so now. And plus, the funds that you get looped out will come to your on-chain, and you can transfer back to your multi-sig wallet. The idea here is just to have inbound liquidity and have no outbound liquidity, so that you can only receive payments. And if someone, say, gets access to your Riot Lightning server, there's no funds stored on there. They're all stored in your multi-sig wallet. It's only designed so that you can receive payments. Of course, I recommend, if you're gonna set a big node with lots of money, delete what I've set up for you and then restart, because I've configured it all for you. So the best thing to do would be to restart. I can show you how to do that. But for the basics of this, basically just loop everything out and then send it back to your multi-sig so it's safe. My balance has dropped down from 1.7 million to 788,000. Let's see what happens. And this on-chain balance hopefully goes up. Okay, you can see the on-chain balance has gone up, and you can just go ahead and withdraw that now if you want to. So send funds, come back to here to your Sparrow, to your Vault, receive, and then address, copy that, just make sure it's the right address, and then back to here, paste, and then amount, 1 point, I think it's 1.2 million, and then just send funds. Number of blocks, let's do 5. Alright, so now that's sent out, and they should arrive here in the meantime. Yep, you see new mempool transaction 1.2 million coming it through, and probably about half an hour you'll be able to access the funds. We're going to look at this wallet called Samurai Wallet, and this wallet's good for buying stuff without anyone knowing what you're doing. What you want to buy is really up to you. That is a choice you must make. But just know no one can see what you're buying. That's the key point to it. Because what it does is it will combine your transactions into other transactions. So everyone like pulls those together so that no one can really tell where funds are coming from and where funds are going. So it's a very powerful tool. So go back to cd dojo, cd samurai, cd docker, cd my dojo, and list, clear list, and then /dojo sh onion. So once you're in this section here, press that, it'll come out, spit this out for you, copy that, come here, come back to your Tor browser, sorry, and then come here, copy and paste that, and type /admin. Well, that's loading. Let's see if it loads real quick. Get rid of this, and then come back here, go cd conf, and then list, and then clear, and then go nano docker node conf, and what you're gonna do is grab this right here. See your node admin key, grab that, make sure you grab the whole thing, copy that, come back to here, back. Alright, so once you get to here, come here, right click and then paste, connect. Alright, so once you've logged in, you can see all these check marks, just make sure they're all checked. I've checked them back before I sent it off, but just make sure. And then what you do is come to pairing, and you're gonna scan the QR code when it appears. My internet's just been slow. And follow the tutorial I put up for Samurai Wallet. It's about a 7-minute video, and then just skip to the halfway point where you scan the QR code. That's really it so far. And then for the last little bit, what you're gonna do is just some last minute checks. So clear. So if you come to this port here, 192.168.1.28 on 4080. And another thing you need to do as well, just make sure your backup's still working. That's probably the most important thing for your Lightning node. So 27, because that's my cloud server. Put that in. Hopefully it logs in automatically with my password. And a minute ago, so every minute this one backs up, like I said, but anytime this one changes, it backs up. So it looks like it backed up a couple seconds ago. So a transaction must have occurred. So all's well here. And just gotta make sure you check that every now and then to make sure it's all good and it's still backing up, because in the event that the server fails, the backup server help me get your funds back on the Lightning Network. You can do it on your own. I might put up a tutorial on how to do it on your own as to the end goal essentially, so you're fully decentralized and you can do your own thing. You don't need my help. So next part is just to check everything's running. Just check your status and then type Bitcoin tab and then pick password in. So you got this, that's running. It's just a full last minute check. Then the next one. So these are just all the applications running currently. They're all running, sweet. Control C. To get out of that, it's Control C. And then sudo systemctl. We checked Dojo, but just check it again. So that's your Samurai wallet. It's running. The way I've designed it is that they all boot. They start on boot. So if the server crashes or you lose power because you get a power outage, everything will start up. And then you can check. Let's go. Sudo systemctl status nbx explorer. That's running. And then BTC Pay server. So that's your website. And then next one, sudo systemctl status lnd.service. And then next one, RTL. And clear. And then last one, your loop and your bolts. I've already checked those, but just last little bit of a check. And then your last one's your bolts. That's it, they're all running. So yeah, that's basically it. That's the product. Yeah, so it's really it. Just make sure you set up your Samurai wallet. Follow the tutorials. If you want to put your website up, watch the website video, making your BTC server public. Yeah, that's really it. Just hit me up on Facebook if you want a server. Bitcoin CLI get tier X outset info. And I'll load for a bit. Million. And total number of transactions and disk size. But what you can see is for the first time in history, the amount of currency in circulation can be literally ran through a command, and you can confirm it on your own server. Never in history before that can you do that. And never in history before this could you bank without a bank. So that's something I'll leave you with to think about yourself. Yeah.